riposo, Narcisetto a dolcino d'amor. Delle belle turbando il riposo, Narcisetto a dolcino d'amor. Non più avrai questi bei panacchini, quel cappello leggero galante, quella chioma, quell'aria brillante, quel vermiglio d'onesco color, quel vermiglio d'onesco color. Non più avrai quei pennacchini, quel cappello, quella chioma, quell'aria brillante. Non più avrai farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girando, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto a dolcino d'amor. Delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto a dolcino d'amor. Fra guerrieri può far bacco, gran bustacchi stretto sacco, schioppo in spalla, sciabla a fianco, collo dritto, muso franco, un gran casco, un gran turbante, molto onor, poco cantante, poco cantante, poco cantante. Ed invece del fandango una marcia per il fango, per montagne, per valloni, con le nevi e salioni, al concerto di tromboni, di bombarde e di cannoni, che le porre tutti i tuoni all'orecchio fan fischiar. Non più avrai quei pennacchini, non più avrai quel cappello, non più avrai quella chioma, non più avrai quell'aria brillante. Non più avrai farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girando, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto a dolcino d'amor. Delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto a dolcino d'amor. Cherubino alla vittoria, alla gloria militar, cherubino alla vittoria, alla gloria militar, alla gloria militar, alla gloria militar. Ich groll nicht, und wenn das Herz auch bricht, ewig verlorenes Lieb, ewig verlorenes Lieb, ich groll nicht, ich groll strahlst in Diamantenpracht, es fällt kein Strahl in deines Herzens Nacht, das weiß ich längst. Ich grolle nicht, und wenn das Herz auch bricht, ich sah dich ja im Traume und sah die Nacht in deines Herzens Raume und sah dich lang, die dir am Herzen frisst. Ich sah mein Lieb, wie sehr du elend bist. Ich grolle nicht, ich grolle nicht. mon Dieu les ramène au séjour vers toi. Que le pardon et la clémence, ô mon Dieu, les ramène vers toi. Mon Dieu les ramène au séjour vers toi. Rappelons-nous son précepte sacré. Son précepte sacré, ouvrons nos bras à l'enfant égaré. Si la rigueur et la vengeance le font haïr, ta sainte loi, que le pardon, que la clémence, mon Dieu les ramène en séjour vers toi. Que le pardon et la clémence, ô mon Dieu, les ramène vers toi. Mon Dieu les ramène au séjour vers toi, au séjour vers toi, les ramène au séjour, mon Dieu, vers toi.
And there we go. Yeah, it was a pretty nice one, in fairness. Yeah, I quite like that one. Little simple, like, it doesn't need an entire orchestra of sound, you know? But anyway, hi, this is Malik. Welcome to RimWorld. Feels like it's been 2 weeks almost, you know? It's kind of crazy. I like how Goxie was doing a bit of cleaning. That's good, because that main room's a bit filthy. But anyway, welcome back, everyone. I guess. Oh yeah, we still need to plug that into Blix, don't we? Oh yeah, we've still got a couple of people coming back. Yeah, Little Horn and Necromancer on the way back from their little trading trip. We'll see if they get ambushed by things. But we'll see. So it's kind of treading water for a bit, figuratively speaking, for everyone. See how things go. Look at that. I mean, having a filthy fridge is probably not the best thing, so definitely appreciate. Oh my god, the amount of dirt in there is crazy. Got insect ichor there, or whatever it is. Yeah, having a nocturnal person who runs around cleaning up is actually pretty cool. Where are you going? Ah. Sweeping up the catacombs. Do we really need the catacombs sweeping up? If I remove that from the home area, is that going to cause a problem? I'm assuming not. But then again, also, it won't accumulate extra dirt, will it? It'll just, you know, whatever. Well, I think Little Horn and Necro, hopefully, got there. I don't think we have people coming to kill us. Do we? Oh god, we do. I just completely forgot. Yeah, we do. Okay, right. That was a very good call, guys. Very good call. Well, I'm going to let everyone sleep. I'm not concerned about this raid, actually. Yeah, I do remember not being especially concerned. It's a very, very small raid. I don't think there's a significant problem with that. Yeah, good call, Pagey. I didn't know what you meant for a second then. It was like, no, I'm pretty sure that yeah, there's no, and I'm like, oh, no, actually, I think you'll find, yes, there are angry tribes people who are trying to murder us. We probably could do with some, like, turrets and stuff. That would probably be useful. Oh boy. That's the problem with leaving a session with a fight incoming. And then leaving a 2-week gap. It's fine. How well are they doing as far as temperature-wise? Like, what kind of temperatures can they handle? Ah, yeah, they can handle. Okay, they're beginning their assault. Well, everyone, battle stations. Now, which way are they actually coming? Ooh, there's a bit of a distribution. Okay, while everybody gets out. Okay. It's a bit of a distribution. Looks like a lot of them are coming that way, but 3 are coming from above. Well, the 3 from above I can handle with some melee people. So let's just move everyone kind of broadly that way. Get behind the cover. Move Pagey and Wouter up into killing people position. And then we have some shooty people set up trying to shoot people. What the fuck? Seriously? Seriously? King Mage? Dude, why? Oh my god. I mean, good shot. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good shot, but fucking hell, straight in the spine. Well done, King Mage. Ah, shit in hell. Yeah, because now I need, that's 2 people out. 1 person to rescue Wouter and Wouter himself. So, I'm gonna call in the reinforcements. Yeah. Unfortunately, who the fuck is it? Here we go. Call aid, special permit. Who the hell? Yeah, I'm sure it was, Oh, here we go, yeah. And let's just plonk them right down there. Oh my god. Otherwise, we would have handled this fine, but just the... So, what a good start. What a good start. Right, King Mage, you better, you know what? You can go rescue the person you shot. Goxie, you just... Oh, damn it. Well, who's got a nice, sidearm? Flix, what are you doing? Just go and rest so that you can get medicated. And you're going to consume a fine meal. No! And Pagey. What's your health like? You're fine, but... Yeah, there we go. You're also gonna go and get medicated. Jesus. What a farce. What an absolute farce. I just don't even... I can't even. Did you not even tend to them? I mean, that's good medicine. It's probably not required for quite this level, but that's fine. Fucking hell. Just ridiculous, isn't it? Who's closest to death? You're not. You're okay. Tend. I mean, yeah. Blix, how are you? No immediate danger. Oh my God. So these guys are just gonna chill and, cool. I wonder how long they chill for. Death acidifier. I mean, Wouter's now gonna grab a sword. Because apparently, yeah, he dropped the sword. It was a poor sword. That's a normal sword. That's good. I'm guessing at some point he got swapped around before. Who is it? Who else is injured? My God, King Mage, you are a savage. Just not... Oh my God, Delta Halo lost a kidney. Well, left kidney, we can put another kidney in there. It's fine. It's fine. Left kidney. No, not harvest. Install a left kidney. We'll give you a proper kidney. And at this point now, we're going to medicalize you with good medicine, King Mage. What are your needs? Yeah, you're hungry. Yeah. Let's just leave it. And Pagey, you're okay. You're shivering from hypothermia. Well, you'll be fine. Yes, I did call for them, Chosen. It was ridiculous. What happened, Chosen, was, you know, it was a small group of tribespeople. I was not worried. So I set people up around here, sent the melee guys up here to deal with a small group, while the larger group came here, got shot, suppressed, send in the melee. It was tactical. I hit my plan. First bullet fired by King Mage hits Wouter in the spine and knocks him down. It was literally ridiculous. So obviously I had to take out, you know, Wouter's out of commission, and King Mage has to then pick him up and rescue him to stop him bleeding out. So that's 2 of my 6 people are out of commission. So at that point I decided, yeah, this is going sideways, so screw that. I'm just going to call for military aid. So I just dropped the military guys on the larger group of tribespeople. And yeah, surprisingly enough, the highly armed military guys with various bio-coded weapons and stuff, yeah, they managed to gun down the tribespeople pretty easily. Yeah, it was a bit of a disaster, really. For such a simple fight, for it to just go so wrong so quickly. Very disappointing. Right, King Mage, that sculpture, probably not the highest of priorities. I'm gonna make medically doctory stuff a higher priority for you. Right, Delta. Yeah, Delta even ended up, like... Really? And Delta Halo lost a kidney because of friendly fire. Oh my God. So that was 2 incidences of friendly fire. Goxie shot out Delta Halo's kidney. And King Mage shot Wouter in the spine. Fucking hell. At least Blix, it was a short bow injury, so that was definitely not friendly fire. How about Pagey? What was wrong with you? Crack from a human fist, short bow. Okay, so yeah, half of our people who were injured by us. Absolutely bonkers. Just that entire incident is just ludicrous. Oh man. So we need more power generation so I can get the second farm up and running. I'll probably just slap another one of these in, which on its own isn't enough because that's 1100 power. These things burn nearly 3000. So yeah. Currently with the fans going full whack and the solar panels doing it, it's good. We're getting a lot of excess. But I don't know whether or not we could run that with the current setup. I don't think we can. So I think another watermill. Oh my god, I've got Factorio controls in my head. I'm like pressing Q. I'm highlighting that, pressing Q, and then getting ready to click R to rotate it. It's like, no, it's completely different. Yeah, it's Q to rotate here. Oh my god. So, yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put, obviously I can't put it there while the walls are there. And I'm pressing Q to do it again. Right click to get rid of. Oh my god, I played too much Factorio recently. I have no clue what I'm doing. The friendly dudes are leaving. I'm just gonna set those to dig, and I'm right clicking to deselect tool. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Hauling beer. You know what? I actually would kind of rather you just like clean up actually. I didn't even watch the surgery that Delta Halo got, but either way, that spare kidney has now been used up. Autopsies. Before these guys end up getting thinged, we should definitely do an autopsy. King Mage, making a small sculpture. No. Prioritize. Can we... Like, what is the bill of... Here we go. Medically extract organs. King Mage. No, I right-click on that. Look at that! Just completely incapable of anything. Pagey? I mean... I don't know how medically trained you are. I mean... Actually, you are actually really medically trained because you are medical guy, but I thought you were resting. Yeah, first autopsy, then warg food. You are not wrong. King Mage is yes, surgery. Dead, 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 dead. I like how the fact that King Mage... This colonist is considered guilty. You can freely banish, execute, or arrest them, and others won't be bothered. Yes, that's for shooting Wouter in the spine. Fuck's sake. It's funny, though. It's just... Yeah. 2 incidences of friendly fire. I mean, that was probably me bad placement, but still, why are you just showing off the corpse to everybody? That was a very wiggly route. Are we ready? Pagey, you can do the next person. Chunks of spacecraft. Cool. Delta Halo is up. Blix. You is pregnant. There's all kinds of stuff going on. So there'll be an explosion of various organs. Isn't sci-fi fun? It's like, you're dead, but you're recently dead. We're gonna just pull out all your organs and see what can be salvaged. Oh, good God, why? Don't leave the corpse in the doorway. Gross. Absolutely gross. So we still have another bill for medically extracting organs. Heiji, you say you want to do some surgery? Oh, you're already... You are... Yeah. Your character is like immediately like, that's what I'm doing next. I'm gonna gather up all this herb stuff. So strip. And then haul them, I guess. Yeah, it's been great. It's all tainted, so I'm gonna forbid it. The short bow is eh. There's a bit of wood. The beers are cool and unblock that. Oh, psychite tea. Yeah, we'll have that. Come on now, King Mage, you can definitely where's Paige going to that one? Okay. So you will strip them, then haul them. Just let's read the actual battle, because there's basically a battle. Can we like view the logs for everyone? A free-for-all. That's what it was called. It was called a free-for-all. Gunshot in the spine caused Wouter to drop helplessly. King Mage 20's bolt-action rifle missed Koala and damaged Wouter's spine and torso. I don't think that was the order. I don't think it missed the target, since the target was further away. I think it was just really badly aimed. Like that Khajiit mage in my Skyrim playthrough. I fire a firebolt, the Khajiit mage just like, I'm just going to sidestep into that. Back of the head. Oh, but that then suggests it's Wouter's fault. But it isn't. It's totally King Mage's fault. What I'm going to do is I'm going to strip them and then prioritize the surgery. Which... Okay, well, I mean, while you're here, haul them. And then grab one of them from the freezer if you really, really want. That's fine. I feel like 3 autopsies might be a better number. Once you've done that, then do that. Poor prosthetic leg. And other injured leg. And hypothermia. Oh boy. It's fine. We could do with people with warm clothes when they're not fighting, but... I mean, let's be honest. The armor has saved Wouter. Because that bolt-action rifle to the spine was pretty harsh. Free for all. Delta Halo missed while trying to catch blah blah blah. Goxie's bolt-action rifle bullet pierced Delta Halo's left kidney and pierced his torso. Probably again, incorrect order. Delta, wielding his knife, skillfully punctured Cambears in the heart. Wow. Nice fucking stab. Nice stab. Gashed Koala, lacerating foot and leg, exposing the flesh. And then and Koala was incompetent in return. Stabbed to the leg. Leg. Jabbed him in the skull. And then they skimmed you back. Delta, you just like were like a martial artist knife wielder there. Just ducking, dodging, parrying, and then skewered them, penetrating her spine and torso, and then died. They were savagely butchered horribly. It was, yeah, great. So I'd rather you just haul them to where they need to go. Like all these organs. We've got lots of organs. It's a pleasurable situation to be in. Right, how's our little caravan? Still got a way to go, and a lot of it through the mountains. Well, we're gonna have so much news for you afterwards. It's gonna be great. Poor Pagey. Now, the corpses are refrigerated. It didn't paralyze him, but it downed him. You know, the pain was pretty painful. But yeah, the spine shot was... It's actually starting to heal really well. But bloody hell. I mean, it was well over half of the spine's health. I think the spine's health was in single figures. So, if it wasn't for the fact that Wouter had body armor, I think that would have been... It would have destroyed his spine. Just, yeah. Without armor, dead. Oh. Why is coffee so good? You know? Just is, isn't it? I mean, obviously, it's up to you whether you like coffee, but personally, I'm like, yeah, let's get the coffee going. Where's Goxie, and what are Goxie doing? You're digging. Well, actually, I want you to haul that liver, and then haul that, and then haul that. And then, I guess, start hauling all these other things. Well, that seems unhelpful, Foxtail. 0 speed, very unhelpful. As in, you were trying a new blend or something? Or a new bean, or a new country, or a new... You know what I mean? Or was it a case of someone made you the coffee and they were just incompetent at making coffees? Oh, look at that. Look at the speed. Come on, Guxy. We're just gonna get all of these taken away. I like how you said yeah, but I have no context as to whether or not you heard the first option, the last option, any of it. Just completely no idea. I know that all of these organs are just gonna spill out into the hospital as well, but we can pick up enough of them, it won't be quite as bad. Sorry, Goxie, I know it's kind of grisly work, and you're kind of getting a bit starved. Bad blend. That's fair enough. Who the fuck is starving? Oh my goodness. Blix. Well actually, Paigey, you... No, maybe. In fairness, we're a bit low on food for the animals, but it's just because we're low on people in general. We just need to yeah, we just need our people back. We need our homies back, you know. Ugh, that's gross on that. I mean, I've never smoked, so maybe I'm biased, but I'm... For the fact that, like, I think any smokers that I knew before vapes became a thing, and some of them admitted that it was a bit gross and they wish they could stop, but they couldn't, and others are like, it relaxes me. Some of them said they liked the taste, you know? And you know what? Plenty of people said to me that, oh, people don't drink beer because they like the taste because beer is gross. And I'm like, no, I actually quite like some beers. So I figured that maybe some people do like the taste of tobacco, of cigarettes. Who am I to judge? I don't know. But none of those people who I knew then started smoking tobacco-flavored vapes. None of them. Oh god, not a horrible psychic ship again. Okay, well, the last one wasn't too bad, although those are big boys. They're like the... Ugh. Peacefully with a caravan. Just move on. Move on. That scared me because I just saw the list of military units, and I'm like, But yeah, none of them took up the tobacco-flavored vapes. It was all fruity vapes and herby vapes and, you know, sweet-tasting things. And I'm like, yeah, not so sure whether they actually did like the taste of cigarettes. Cigarettes just, it's not a nice taste, you know? It's just not nice. So, because I can never remember who are our cooks, I firstly need you to do that, and then that. We need kibble. We need to get some food cooked, because we now have no meals, you know? But the animals will end up starving if we're not careful. Who else can cook? I mean, literally, Delta Halo. Kind of feel like I just want you to rest, though. Oh, okay. Hopefully, snow hares. Snow hare ambush. Okay. So let's have a little look at the wildlife. We have 2 snow hares. Okay. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. It's a minor injury. Do either of these two... I don't think either of them do have doctoring, but you know what? What we're gonna do is we're gonna harvest that. So very... oh my goodness. So Necro, go harvest the heal root. I know, it's a difficult one. I mean, you know. I mean, I probably could have just bandaged it, but I feel like the probability of... Well, we might get a heal root. There we go. Come on. Nope, come on. Literally not doing it. Okay, you're definitely set to doctoring. Can't right-click on Little Horn at all. Cannot click. Medical spot? But you could just bandage people. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. What medical spot? Just a bed, isn't it? It is just literally a bed. Stupid. Ah, I've still got, medical... Jeez. Still can't right-click. Okay, so that's still... That's medical. Still can't right-click. Okay, now Little Horn's getting into the medical spot. Jeez! Come on! It's just a bit stupid. It just frustrates me. You know when you're, like, out of your normal comfort thing? Like, I know how to do this at the base, but then when I'm out in the wild, I, like, completely forget everything. And I know it's only a hair bite, but I feel that, you know, rubbing some random weeds into it while laying on a dirty floor is perfect. I guess we now reform Caravan, don't we? Go world. Deconstruct. Reform Caravan. Yeah, I mean, everything, yes. I'm always paranoid. The snow hares were gross. They were rotten, weren't they? And they're crap. We don't really need more meat. Marble chunks, granite urns. We got 7 days before we get back. Random urn. It's worth something. It's 13. 13. It's worth something. Nothing else is. Go. Oh boy. I mean, I appreciate the hauling of the organs. That's definitely. Oh, things are breaking down left, right, and center. We've got no components now. I know more autopsy, definitely. Before the wargs eat the organs. Oh, Wouter got shot by King Mage. Like, literally in the spine. Without the armor, Wouter would have downed. He would have been dead. Because he was taken out the fight immediately. Okay, King Mage. Instead of making the sculptures, do an autopsy. Because Pagey's busy making food for everyone that everybody really, really does need. I know, Little Horn, I know. Weirdly enough as well, Delta Halo was shot and had his kidney destroyed by Goxie in a friendly fire incident. Same fight. 2 friendly fire incidences. So Delta Halo, while they were unconscious on the bed, being patched up, we just put a new kidney in. Oh my goodness. So, and Delta Halo is now completely, completely fine. You know? Prosthetic leg, prosthetic arm, psionic implants, random tribal warrior kidney, I suspect. There are no, there might be, no corpses out. Oh no, there is. There's actually a couple of corpses. And some gold, actually, come to think of it. It's not a huge, like, priority because who gives a crap that it's freezing cold outside. Yeah, well, Little Horn wasn't here. So unfortunately, that was not an option. Hey, off by 1. So now we're just going on a big organ harvesting drive. They're worth it. They are worth a lot. So I kind of want to dig even more space now. Like, proper organ crazy kind of shenanigans. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. More organs. Oh, that's a shame, off by 1. I thought I sent... Did I send notifications in other things, like Twitter and Facebook? I normally do. I might have forgotten. No, it would have... Would it? I might doubt. If I didn't, I was supposed to, and obviously forgot. I mean, yeah, there was a few kind of... well, there was one fight with the tribespeople that was fucking ridiculous, the amount of friendly fire. Beyond that, yeah. Nothing particularly special right now. Just lots of autopsies. And I'm making more space for more organs, because who doesn't want more organs? Here we go, look at this. Let's bring them in. What is that? Collapsed rocks. Oh, this is a big space. There's some collapsed rocks. Yeah. So I'm guessing that that forms like a support, like a pillar? Or should I... You know what? I'm gonna make a roof support. Yeah. Yeah, what do I need for this? Granite? Granite. Well, it will be granite. Regardless of whether it... Well, okay, before we do that, let's plan. Obviously this is gonna be a bit shit in a way. Because it's not the most ideal... Just trying to look at the gain in one end and the loss in the other. That actually... Oh, but you can't place it down. But the bottom line is that I can see that we don't... We're not going to block anything by putting a roof support just there. I mean, they are approximately... My brain is just, I cannot see for the life of me. 6.2 days. They are running low on food though, which is unfortunate, but they are able to forage. Hey, Trillian. Yeah, those batteries, even without that lit, those batteries got drained. They're being drained. Yeah, just friendly fire, one of those flukes. It does sometimes happen, it's not very often, but... doesn't happen very often, but probability, obviously, you know, it's just one of those things. It does happen. I'm gonna feed the animals again. It's an oxymoron. Off by one, that's what they call it, an oxymoron. Friendly fire isn't. It's weird that they're grabbing the potatoes from there, although, in fairness, yeah, our plant reserves are not as high as it used to be. Yeah, because I disabled the sowing on these, because I think I'm gonna put either more hay in there, probably more hay. Yeah, because that was gonna be the hay room, and then I was gonna put more things in there, but Microsoft Works, lol. I remember that joke from way back when. I mean, is Microsoft Works even a thing? I don't think that's been a thing for like over a decade, has it? It can't be. Can't be a thing. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to get you to haul potatoes, because that means that you'll bring a lot more potatoes. And then I'm going to get you to make kibble, after you've delivered, like, a much larger capacity of potatoes. Yep, and the meat's still exactly what you expected it to be. And then when all the animals wake up, they can nom. What's this wheat like? I mean, it's yeah, some of it's getting pretty close. Our new organ storage area is slowly being expanded upon. Ah, man. What a mess. Now we have 4.5 days of food. Foraging is fun. They'll be fine. So I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. Where's Wouter going? Okay. Hauling a person. What I am gonna do though is I need to make things a bit slower. Strip and then haul. I think that the hospital may itself not even be shown off. I mean, I know the hospital's a nice enough room. We have a dedicated animal pegging area. You know, various medicines and things. But to be honest, those two top doors, they would be out of bounds. You know, they're like, they're not a place that people need to go. You know, no one needs to go in there. That's, I'd say, extract more organs. At least one more corpse needs to have its organs extracted, I would say. We're gonna have the space. In fact, at least two. And then we're not gonna run out of organs anytime soon. There we go. And then we expand the zone. Then we go floors, concrete. Hey presto. Does that cover the area? No, it doesn't. So we need to reinstall that here. Just so that it covers the far corners of that area. Great. Well, it looks like we're getting some food coming in. That's nice. I know off by one. There's always someone who has to use logic and sense to explain things. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, insect jelly's nice, but... I'm actually gonna remove insect jelly from there. Because we have fine food, simple food, and vegetarian meal food. So let's put the jelly somewhere else. Okay, made it straight in there with the organ extraction. I mean, not much, just general aftermath stuff. Yeah, we don't like smart people around here, little horn. Oh my god, why do people do this? Yeah, I'm just gonna do the whole, yeah, might as well just do everything. Okay, Donlet. Take care, man. Gonna reinstall the light in the corner. Oh wow, King made it straight in there with like, let's chop up another body. And Goxie's like, oh, corpses, gross. Oh, I'm so glad that I've only got a few more organs to haul. Oh, dead bodies. Nasty. Oh, man. I love this passive-aggressive humor. That amuses me. What have we got that's out here that's not flagged banned? Because we're just gonna let them rot. We got ambrosia. You're trying to haul... I tell you what. Oh, well, that was ambrosia just been randomly eaten by a guinea pig. Well, put the beer in storage then, I guess. Oh, hello. And the pemmican is not useless. Okay, well, after you've done that, you can strip and haul. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not gonna lie. It's interesting. The entire event. North Group. I mean, North Group, the other group, you mean? Because North Group means something different to me. On one of the D&Ds that I was playing a while back now, right at the beginning, colonist needs treatment. We've got flu. Only Goxie's got the flu, though. That's fine. We need to, you need to go rest. And Paigey, where are you? I'm gonna get you to the hospital. Get you to the hospital. There is actually a song to do with hospitals in some way. And I cannot for the life of me corpse flu. Yeah, just some sort of horrible rot. Which would be nice. Look at that, before the actual flu was even 1% done, we got in there with 1% immunity. That was nice. That was good. So, hopefully, hopefully this will work. Oh, I can't wait for the other group to get back. You know what I mean? It's just such a pain. You know what, actually, haul that hay. Oh, Paigey, man. Sewing area. I mean, I get you need to sew, but... Right, then there's some food for the animals. Let's just leave things going. With Delta making veggie meals. Look at that. We're slowly, Oh, Paigey's even better at plants stuff now. Go Paigey. Actually gonna get you to haul some hay after the current thing, just to get some of those animals. Oh, you are just going for it though. Like, yeah, I'll get to feeding the animals in a bit. Let me just cut down this one last bit of plant. Yes, sewing with an O, not sewing with an E. But yeah, that hay is gonna get eaten in no time. I'm actually gonna get Wouter to haul some hay as well, just to get that into the animal pen. Saves Paigey having to do it while you're churning away. Slowly, bit by bit. That's a lot of dead people. We could do one more corpse. I don't want to do too many corpses because it costs decent medicine. But the organs are so valuable. Why the fuck wouldn't we? You know? Okay, Paigey is not doing the sensible thing. There we go. Survival meals. We're going straight back to that. Oh, a sow. Yes. Yeah, a sow is definitely a female pig, but sowing is something different. It's not sowing, it's sowing. It's like lead and lead. It's same spelling, different word. Sort of different word. Isn't English fun? What are you doing? Oh, I see. You're just doing a few varied jobs. Look at this room. Shame you can't stack organs. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Whole area is just rife. It looks like that area is, for psychoid plants at least, pretty much sorted now. And once that last psychoid plant is done, which I want you to do now. There we go. I'm now going to change that from psychoid to hay grass and allow sowing. I mean, to be fair, Foxtail, yeah, they probably could be. There's probably somebody who's already done it before. One hopes that they've used animal organs. As in, as much as that doesn't make it much better, it does make it a little bit better. And there's King Mage, straight in there. I think after shooting Wouter in the spine, maybe King Mage was hoping for some more organs to harvest, and is now getting that kind of bloodthirsty, crazy thing out of his system. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, lots of organs. But I think that's going to be it for the organs. That's filled, even our slightly expanded even our slightly expanded organ room is full again. Nice. It's nice. Getting autopsy up in level is good. We've also got little comms console thing, so hopefully we can get a you know, a ship pass or a oh, I've just unreserved something. You don't have any specific. Hopefully we can get the fabrication bench going once everything's settled down, once Little Horn and Necromancer are back from their little trip. I mean, they already have a absolute shed ton of shed load, fuck ton, it's one or the other, of components. How's Goxie doing? Immunity's outrunning the flu this time, on this particular bit of flu. Which is good. Which is good. That's all that can be done. Yeah, because we have all of the females that we actually want. So now we're just going to butcher the unnamed ones. Oh, what's going on? A vast structure. That's a lot of plasteel. That's a lot of plasteel. It's only a single star for normal difficulty. That is a lot. It requires a lot, over 1,000. Oh my goodness. I want to disassemble the existing structures, but I know you guys are like, well, some of you are just, don't do it. Problem is, Chosen One, I was never that sweary. You know, 10 years ago, I wasn't particularly sweary. I did every now and again, but it wasn't excessive. And then, was it episode 1 of the new Minecraft series? Like within like 60 seconds, when I first got attacked by that drowned with the trident, I think I must have sworn like a dozen times. Which, don't get me wrong, I flag my videos as having inappropriate language, but I hadn't really realized at the time just how much I'd actually started getting into it. Into swearing. So it's one of those weird things, but yeah, you know. I think swearing loses its effect if you use it too often. But I don't think there's I don't think there's anything especially problematic about it, you know? Oh boy, 5 days. Hopefully they can still keep foraging. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Right, well, it's 10 in the evening, in-game. I think sometimes things happen in life, and only a good swear word is gonna, you know, express your displeasure. Or your pleasure, in many cases. What, you mean the caravan? Yeah, they do slowly, bit by bit, move. Not so much at night when they're sleeping, but yeah, they do. Oh, I'll be happy when they get back. I'm not especially bothered about getting any particular audiences. Like, if people like my stuff, then they like my stuff. Because you don't need to filter things out. I think the only thing they care about is like the most serious of swear words, you know, the racial stuff, or stuff that happens in the first 30 seconds of a video. That seems to be an important thing. If the first 30 seconds has like more than one swear word, then that changes the classification in some way. Anyway. What are you doing? Refueling. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, we're actually butchering some animals for meat now. Awesome. Well, that's it. I mean, I've obviously read the rule. Oh, excuse me. Yep, sudden random cough. I've obviously read many of the rules, not all of them, but the important ones that I'm supposed to about YouTube classifications and stuff, blah blah blah. Yeah, well, that's what I think of by one. It's yeah. When you upload a video, you flag it yourself, and after you've flagged them enough, if you flagged enough videos correctly, they then start trusting your flagging, which then is better for monetization. It's a lot of stuff that to me is new, because back when I started 11 years ago, well, the monetization was 10 years ago, when I became a partner. Yes, a YouTube partner, which I still am. A little bit of a boast there. None of this was in. You know, it was simpler times, you know? Simpler times, fewer little rules, and fewer, you know, people actually doing stuff. But yeah, so I'm trying to catch up a little bit. Well, King Mage, you tried to kill Wouter by shooting him in the spine, but apart from that, everything's fine. But yes, good to see you, King Mage. Oh boy, so just in time for some research, King Mage. Just in time. So, we've just done geothermal. Geothermal is going to be fun. I'm probably going to build my next power generator as a geothermal. Generally, geothermals get left alone. Just build a wall around it, and it'll be fine, I'm sure. Seriously, King Mage, you need to, you know. I'll tell you what. So we can. What is Goxy got a toxic symbol? Because flu. That makes sense, and also needs treating. Oh, and good. Pagey's actually going to do that. That is good. Yeah, Wouter. Let's have a little look at Wouter's log. We'll see what happened. See what happened. Look at this. King Mage's bolt-action rifle bullet missed the koala, as in the target that was further away, and damaged Wouter's spine and torso. The gunshot in the spine caused Wouter to drop helplessly. Yeah, you took Wouter out with a shot to the spine. So yeah, good shooting. Oh dear, it's all good. I mean, not for Wouter, but you know, in general. So yeah, what was I talking about? So yeah, YouTube. They don't care about swear words. They don't really care about swear words in the sense of they just want to know that you swear, and I think it's because if people are advertising, it's mostly for when you're making things that are aimed at kids, I believe, the bottom tag anyway, because like there's quite a few tags. There's one that's like violence, and there's one that's sexual stuff, and there's one that's like gore and blood, and then there's one that's profanity. And I'm like 0 in all of them because it's games. Yes, there's lots of blood in this room, but remember, YouTube is not just about games, it's about all kinds of things. So in a game, I don't show anything really that are on the YouTube's hit list, because computer games don't count apparently, unless it's like super realistic, and this is definitely not a super realistic game. Manhunting hares again. How many hares? How many hares we got? We got 2 hares maybe. We have two manhunting hares. Okay, well that's cool. Cool story, bro. So yeah, so the only rating that I have to put on there is swearing, profanity, and it's at the lowest level because I don't use anything that's like horrific, and I don't do anything in the first 30 seconds generally, except maybe one. Switch to sidearm, switch to sidearm. Yeah, nice. And that's a fresh bunny. World, click on the caravan, reform, head to home, accept. Everything goes. The hair, we might as well just take the tiny hair. No, we don't. There's literally 0 point in doing that. That's it. That's it. We're going to take everything with us. I'm always super paranoid about this. Because if I abandon something in the wild, like some plasteel or components or something, then it's gone for good. But it looks to me like we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Oh, boy. But yeah, so I'm trying to kind of learn all those rules, and some of them have just weird rules. There's a lot of weird rules in things like YouTube. But as you can see, because of the the new Minecraft series, I'm going back to uploading videos. And obviously I'm doing the streaming, so I'm trying to get on top of things. And also encourage people to like and subscribe. And if you want to support the channel, then click on that little join button. And you get perks like coloured names and symbols and extra voting privileges and priority picky things when I'm naming soldiers after the live streamy people, and private messages sometimes, or some of you even get early looks at some series, blah blah blah. Okay, look at this. Met peacefully with a caravan. Trade. I don't know what we've got to trade, but But yeah, seriously, if you want to support the channel, you can click on that join button, blah 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 blah. I always it's not that I hate it, but when you're watching those channels and they've got an intro or an outro, normally the outro, and they're always kind of like, and if you found me entertaining, then just remember to like and subscribe, and if you want to get notified about updates, click on the little bell icon, and if you want to really support the channel, then blah, and they do that thing, and it's like, I find it funny. But it works. It's actually been proven to work. You talk about the benefits and stuff. Oh yeah, research. That's a good point, Paigey. A good point. I'll get back to that. I'm just getting distracted with conversation at this point. Let me see if there's anything worth trading. More goats? No. The calves? I mean, we can just trade the calves away. We're not actually going to use them. Wood. And our movement speed suddenly goes down because we can't load. And days of food suddenly go up. But yeah, let's get rid of the muffalo calves. I know it's going to slow us down a little bit, but it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. We've got plenty of food. And like you say, if we want to get more plasteel, we absolutely could. This trade caravan has a lot of silver, so let's just buy all the plasteel. We've got loads of medicine. The herbal medicine we could just sell, because honestly, we have a lot of it. We grow it, and it will mean that we've got less weight. Obviously loads of packaged survival meals. We're gonna have so many packaged survival meals when we get back. We obviously want to keep all the muffalos. We want to keep that psychite tea, maybe? I mean, we've got psychite. I don't think we want to buy the psychite tea. We can make our own. We've got psychite. But yeah, we could just sell the packaged survival meals. I think maybe we should keep them. Well, at least keep enough that we can get back without dying. There's no point. We're not going to get a huge amount for it. And that's pretty much it. I don't think we need to do anything more than that. It means we spend a bit of silver. The left side margin on the screen doesn't line up with the icons. Oh, I see what you're saying. You mean in the live chat? Yeah. It's not supposed to that. It's not supposed to do that. I could do a 50-50 if you want. I could make it so that your icons are exactly 50-50 with the background. Because the background is actually a separate element in OBS, whereas the chat is one element. The semi-transparent dark background is a different element, so I can actually adjust that. No, I get what you're saying now, yeah. Let's accept that and move on. Okay, we've got five days. So sorry, yes, research, guys, research. And while we're doing research, I'm going to adjust the. I'll adjust the chat thing. So anyway, we've just done geothermal, which of course I will set up a geothermal thing at some point. That will probably be the next thing, like I was saying. We've got things like vital monitors, which might be useful, tube television, medicine production could be fun, maybe. Psychite refining. Can we make psychite tea? I mean, all sorts of stuff for drugs. Prevents plague, malaria, and more. I mean, that's a cool drug. Only prevents new infections. Does not cure existing infections. Huh. Psychoid brewing. There we go. That's the thing that allows us to make our own tea. Chocolate. What else do we have that instantly jumps out? Deep drilling's always a possibility. Mortars, because we don't have mortars. Gas operation for more advanced weapon systems. Oh, what else have we got? I mean, we can start pushing into high-tech stuff like gun links, which I think is like a heads-up display thing that you wear on your head that then gives you more accuracy. Don't know. Armor. Autopsy stuff. We don't really need that yet, I don't think. Animal prosthetics, we could have healing animals more. Circuit breakers is a thing we can actually have now. That would be cool. And prosthetics. Yeah, we could actually push for better organs. Obviously I need to make some bionics, and hopefully we can make some bionic limbs for those who've got the simple prosthetics now. But synthetic organs would also be the better version, I think. I think synthetic organs are the better versions. Let's have a little look. For the sake of argument, we'll have a little look at a lung. Yeah, 125%. So bionics are for limbs what synthetic organs are for guts. They're slightly better than the normal person stuff, whereas the tissue printer and the simple prosthetics are worse. So yeah, you kind of skip over human capability. Anyway, so I'm gonna set the voting up. So yeah, obviously voting now is the good thing. I would definitely say that. There we go. Remember, guys, you know, you've gotta do the whole waiting for me to say to vote. Right, while you are messing around with stuff, I'm going to see the chat background. Okay, so if I unlock that, make the chat background. Can I extend the chat in a no, shift? There we go. It's a bit difficult to see. Let's get out here. I mean, it might work. It's not quite enough, but let's get the research tab open. So okay, so we got mortars, 2 for mortars, a deep drill, circuit breakers, 2 more for mortars, 2 more for mortars. Foxtail says bionics. I assume you mean synthetic organs, because bionics is done. King Mage's mortars. Wow. Chosen one changed to mortars, and I'll pick deep drilling. I mean, we can wait to see what gets says. Well, I don't think you're gonna get what you want, Fox. Sorry, man. I'm thinking that mortars is just raced ahead with this one. That's like 8 votes for mortars. Now it's 9 with chosen one. So yeah, I'm just gonna close it. Oh my goodness, yeah, that was a thing. Yeah, mortars it is, guys. Mortars it is. Yeah, that was a landslide, absolute landslide. It'll also be hilarious when we get those tribes people that are like gathering and we have a bunch of mortars somewhere. You know, I'll build an enclosure like somewhere I don't know. I want to take down these monuments and build like a mortar enclosure. Once the components have arrived... Oh, we actually have manufactured a few components. Oh, food poisoning from an incompetent cook. Nice. I like how we're cooking hay into kibble. Is that an efficient way of making kibble? I assume it's better. King Mage is back at these sculptures. Little Horn's got one. There's another one. King Mage. It's like a grand sculpture that King Mage started. It's like you know when you start a project and you're like really enthusiastic, so you aim high, and then very early on you realize, oh my god, I've taken on way too much fucking work. I think that's what happened with this grand sculpture that King Mage started. He just shoved it in the corner and hopes that nobody notices that it's Wow. Necromancer's kind of been ambushed by 2 tribespeople. And, no, we're not giving them Thinacine and E-Shadow. Fuck 'em. Refuse them, fight! What do you guys got? 2 short bows. Little Horn is pretty miserable, actually. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a hell of a little structure they've ambushed us at. Oh, Little Horn, what's up with you, man? What's up with you? Recreation deprived, serious pain, bonded animal Darth Malak died, tainted flak vest. Oh boy. And food poisoning. This is not so good. So, they're going to run up to us. We're not going to get to that wall with any significant sort of, yeah. Okay. We're going to, get behind these rocks. We've got a tiny little warg puppy. Hello, puppy. You happy, puppy? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have them both focus fire now. I mean, how while aiming at that guy you hit the other guy, I have no idea. Hunt them down! Kill them like the dog they are! Come on, get him! Go on, kill him! Come on! Aww. My bloodthirstiness is not paying off. So that pemmican is going to be fun. I don't think that the body... We're just going to leave them to rot. There's literally no point in taking them anywhere. So yeah, those tribes people, don't you fucking try and demand our stuff. Little shits. And then, an awful shortbow, no. Silver, well, obviously, yes. Tainted clothes, steel urns. Reindeer hunter, dead. Not, yeah, this is why commas are important, guys. And then travel supplies, pemmican. We might as well just take it, because it's food, it'll, whatever. Go. So yeah, that was daft of them, wasn't it? Pagey's busy making stuff. Cool. Oh, hey Blix. Oh my god, why is Blix so unhappy? Oh, the drone entombed underground, insulted, darkness. Fine. I tell you what, we'll take you outside where it's nice and cold. I mean, in fact, if there's some sort of animal that you can go and how warm is your gear? Oh, your gear is sufficiently warm. Oh, you're not assigned to hunting. Okay, Blix, well, since you're going crazy, we're gonna put you low priority on that. You're good at shooting. It'll get you out. It'll get you out and about. You won't feel entombed underground. We still need to sort your leg out. We need to give you a bionic leg because of those scratch scars. Because those scars are super painful, Blix. Don't mind if I do! Ah, Simpsons. Classic Simpsons. I mean, that's many years old. Like how Paigey is just there, diligently making components. What's your skill now? 8. Yeah, needs crafting 10 to get 5 components at once. Major break risk. Come on, little horn, man. Come on. Come on. You two can do it. You don't need that stuff. Come on. Come on. Make it back. Make it back. I don't even know what would happen if one of them went bonkers. Shoot frenzy, battles, major break risk, tattered apparel. What is your tattered apparel? It'll be something they're forced. Steel flak helmet. I mean, I don't know how flak helmet can end up being tattered, and also it's not fashion. You're not making a statement. It's there to stop your brains being shot out. On the list of things that you need to tick on what you're wearing, the moment you tick the box of it prevents my innards becoming outards, that's enough. You don't assess that article of clothing as to whether it's aesthetically pleasing to my current state of mind and my expression of self. No, it's just wear the armor and be happy. Be happy you're not dead, okay? Jeez. People, I swear to God. Oh, man. Right, shrink that zone. There we go. Just means that door is not blocked up as much. Where are you going, Wouter? What are you doing, Wouter? Where? There's like a hole in the roof just here. It's actually kind of cool. I wonder if I keep digging in, will it like reveal a big area? They may consider inordinate exsanguination of virtue. Possibly. I think if you ended up getting a high-velocity bolt-action rifle bullet through the skull, there won't be any considering at all. But yes. Yes. I like that off by 1. I do. I don't think we've got anyone who's that chunky in the group, though. Because I remember that was in reference to something like someone was like really, really big. It's like, you know, like, what was the phrase? There's a phrase and it's something about like, you know, there isn't any benefit to being big unless, you know, you consider inordinate exsanguination a virtue. It's so good. English is a fun language. It may not be as eloquent as some languages. Yep, Darkest Dungeon. Oh, shit, man. Once we've got everyone back, we need to deal with this fucking thing. Oh my god. That'll be after the break, though. Levin's salvation. A prisoner is being held. He's managed to steal a radio and call you. He's being held in a camp near future bug hive under armed guard. Rescue him. Join the colony. 58-year-old slave chemist. He says that the enemy outpost is guarded by 7 tribespeople and there may be an unknown threat. Okay. So we've got 24 days. Let's view. That's not that near. But it is on the road, in fairness. So I assume the road will be a lot faster. Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue. Yes, that's the one. So good. I love it. Oh boy. You ain't automatically better if you're big. You just bleed more. Is the rough and ready translation, I guess. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to wait for this last component to be constructed, and then I'm just going to suspend that particular job until the caravan arrives back, because I think 14 components is probably enough. Especially when we're about to get a shed load. But as I mentioned before, I think we're gonna go on a little break. Because, well, you know, I need to have a little break. A little break. And I can switch that and do that and all sorts of stuff. Oh my goodness, I'm still showing the countdown? Gross. Absolutely gross. Oh man. Okay, guys. I'm gonna have a little break, and then we'll come back after the music. Oh, a classic. Whew. I'll leave it with you. Or it's not. I mean, it could just be like a normal stream, I guess. I said I was going to go for a break, and I just kind of sat here reading the live chat. Didn't really, yeah. Come on, guys. 4.7 days. Ah! Okay. Well, it's 11 o'clock in the evening in the game, so we're gonna fast forward through the night. Bloody thing. What? That packaged survival meal's giving you food poisoning? God damn it. Oh, shit, you know. They better not become incapacitated, but their movement speed is slowing right the way down, I think. I mean... they're sleeping. .4 days away. They're both in severe pain from food poisoning. Jesus. Oh my god, now Thinnerseed has gotten food poisoning. Now the fucking animals are getting food poisoning. Ugh. Come on guys. Come on. I actually can't remember. A little look. Be in the options somewhere. No, that's not gonna be in there. Options. Storyteller settings. Here we go. Randy Random. Strive to survive. So, not as hard as it could have been, but still, yeah. Still, not easy. Not easy mode. Like, I would consider this to be... I could say this would be a little bit above normal difficulty, I suppose. It has been quite random. As you can see, the wealth has gone weird. Oh my god. But yeah, looking at the dots, you know, you can have a lot of raids all back to back. Got a marriage, more raids, gaps, double raid, double raid, double raid, and as you can see, various ambushes, but that's mostly the caravan right toward the end here. That's why the wealth went down, is because we sent out the caravan. Then we started getting stuff. Oh yeah, there's a lot, but like I say, it's mostly the manhunter stuff for the caravan. Or at least over half of them. So, so that increase in wealth, I believe, would be all the organs that we've harvested from the raid. Which can only be a bad thing in a way, because it's going to spike again when the caravan gets back with its wealth. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We absolutely need to build some turrets. Like, I'm gonna put like a turret somewhere around here that can shoot people that are coming from up here. Oh wow, like a random headless corpse. Nice. Who's not doing anything important? Well, after you've done that thing that is moderately important, you to do that. Yeah, we've got space in the warg meat locker. What are you doing, lad? No, it's tainted. Don't take that. It's all frozen, isn't it? Who cares? I mean, if I'm going to build a turret, then I should build a turret, you know? I like how something's bitten off its head. I'm thinking put the turret at the end somewhere and surround it with sandbags and walls and stuff. Oh yeah, we don't care about you, tree. We don't care about you. I mean, we're gonna build a blooming geothermal plant just there. I don't think there's anything closer than that. It's not the most defensible place, but it's the nearest geothermal vent. Kind of feel like firing mortars on these fuckers might be worth doing. Because they're gonna attack anyway, so... I'll try and make a wiggly death path again, and then it fail, as per fucking usual. I mean, the other one ended up being a complete waste of time, but these things happen. These things happen. Come on, you two. 4 days. Oh, 4 bloody days. Assuming they don't puke their guts up until they die. What insect caves? We don't have any insect caves. We used to. We don't anymore. Double check that there are just 2. Yep. And you're all down there. Fantastic. Getting cover behind the rocks is kind of irrelevant, because... Let's, actually position ourselves here. You know what? That fucking pistol is fucking amazing. Snow hares, blah blah blah. Yeah, we're not. You know that urn. We're just gonna leave it behind. Don't care about it. I mean, it actually makes no difference to the travel time, so we might as well keep it, I suppose. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh well, thankfully, Ashla, the rabbits are nowhere near the level of the dreaded beast. That's going to become hay. Once it's those last 2 heel roots grow, and that's just basically pure animal food room, and hopefully we'll be okay with that. But as I said, I want to put some turrets fire foam. Oh, good God. You mean make it so that there's a particular particularly powerful bunny that can sometimes spawn. One hopes that it, A, is as powerful as the dreaded bunny. But secondly, that it is then a super rare spawn, and you don't get more than one. You just get one, and it's, you know, a dreaded foe that you never want to see it kind of thing, because it will. Is it super fast and deadly? It would actually be quite funny. So, question. What is this? What's this? Antimatter powered. What the hell is that? Fire foam. Incendiary. Or just high explosive. A pair of high explosive shells connected to a trigger. Touch a bullet. Since it's hidden. Blah, 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 blah. Question is... Oh, that's a big explosion. That's a big explosion. So the idea would be is to set up a turret to shoot fuckers. But make it so that to get to the turret, it's pretty much you have to go through. Like if I put the turret like on the edge here and then get rid of that defensive thing, or here. Here's probably just as good. But then put a wall around it, or at least a wall separating it from other things. Just because it will get attacked. And I could, build an extra bit of wall. Okay. Build a bit more wall out that way. I don't like these structures. Can you build cantilevers? Actually, you can't picture what a cantilever is. I can't picture it in my head. Anyway, how many components we've got? We've got enough components is what we've got. Putting a wall between them will reduce the ability for them to shoot things. So, for now, I'm just going to put a granite wall here. Means that it will be able to shoot things a little bit that are coming from the only real direction that we ever get attacked from. I'm then going to put a couple metal spikes. Like a spike trap. I mean... what I'm gonna do is build a whole bunch of them. And then the actual sniper locations, we're just not gonna go near them for ourselves. Or actually, then again, I mean, I don't know how effective that is, but it will be an effectiveness. The explosion should get absorbed by the walls. The turrets won't kill each other. Horizontal strut that sticks out. I have to admit, I am not sure what you mean. Going to be honest, do not understand. So now anyone hiding behind these walls should be protected from explosion. And the angles are good. Anyone attacking from the top gets 2 turrets, bottom 2 turrets. If we get both, which we often do, then all 3 will come to bear. They won't destroy each other, but they will obviously destroy people that are heading toward them. And then I guess we can have an incendiary trap or an IED trap, but obviously we need to make mortars first. So we need to make the mortar shells first. So spike traps made from granite would work just as well. Like that. You can't put them next to each other, you can only do that. So I'm just going to have a load of spike traps because enemies will head toward those turrets and it would be better for them to get hit by a trap. Yeah. Caltrops. I don't even know whether caltrops are even a thing, are they? It sounds like a mod. Because I've never seen caltrops in this game. Or have I? Ooh, that's actually now making me think. I think caltrops are a mod. But I know what you mean by caltrops. So yeah, it's a crude defensive structure. It is crude, but it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Yeah, they would have been a mod. I'm just trying to think if I remember them existing, and yes, kind of. I think I had moats as well. There was a whole load of different other structures, defensive structures and stuff. That was just so slow. No offense. Yeah, that whole structure is... It'll do for now. I need to dig out some of this mountain, so as they start approaching, they can start getting shot earlier. Because obviously at the moment, they've got a bit of cover and stuff. And that whole thing I might just get rid of. There you go. It's still going to give them corners. But it means that they're not completely covered until they get to here. You know, they're going to get to here and they're going to start receiving fire then. That whole thing I think I am just going to get rid of. It's not much use. I may put a door in a room in here, because that would kind of be cool if we put a door in a room. It will provide a little shelter area for melee people to then just come out from and attack the enemy from behind. Something like that. I'm not 100% set on exactly what I'm going to do. I've never been particularly great at setting up base defense. I mean, I've completed the game, sure. You know, by building a ship and taking off, which is... You get a lot of attacks when that happens, but I'm still pretty amateur-y when it comes to designing defenses. This is crude, but it should be better than nothing. Actually, I'm just gonna do that whole thing flat. The idea of a little melee hidey hole they can spill out of and attack the enemy from behind isn't a bad idea. We'll see. We'll see. Look at that. How many times has the chat randomly disappeared so far this session? None. None. Not once. Look, see, I can toggle it on and off still. It's still a feature, but not a single accidental toggle. Absolutely professional. Most professional ever. Oh my god. This organ room. Oh dear. Oh boy. Hey, Little Horn's cheering up. Why is Little Horn cheering up? That makes very little sense. It's like there's no reason why Little Horn would be cheering up. I just comfort, I guess? Yeah, I guess. Come on, guys. Come on. Oh, Blix is getting sad. Poor Blix. It's that psychic drone that's really killing us. But, a mad raccoon, huh? Well then. I mean, none of the turrets are actually up yet. But that's fine. The mad raccoon, it's actually pretty close. Let's, well, Wouter can deal with a mad raccoon. Easy! Where's this mad raccoon actually heading? It is actually heading to fight Wouter. I think Wouter can handle a raccoon. I mean, kind of healthy-ish. Got a bionic hand. Slightly hypothermic, but that's fine. I can't actually send in the animals unless they are trained and accompanying a handler. Kind of. So Monocam is assigned to Wouter. So actually, yes. So Monocam can join Wouter in the whole attacking thing. But I am gonna do the whole letting Wouter get inside to just delay the hypothermia shenanigans. Oh, well, I mean, there we go. Wow, you just shot its leg off. That's harsh. Harsh, King Mage, harsh. That's available. Pod Swarm. Wesley West Keith, boss of violence lineup, is facing repeated infestations at sites near blah blah blah. He wants to draw the infestations to you. This will provoke an infestation of 23 hives. 23! That's a lot. Holy crap, that's a lot. I don't think this is a good idea. It'd be hilarious. The name of the settlement would then... I mean, this is this is almost kind of validating the name of the colony. I mean, we get a lot of stuff, but is any of this really that good? I mean, there's a lot of advanced components. Resurrector? You can literally resurrect the dead. Oh, you mean like the trails of blood that Dwarf Fortress gives? Literally, yeah, you see them just skittering down a corridor and the corridor getting drenched in blood. Oh god, I mean, we might be able to do it. Depends on where the hives appear. If all 23 appear in here, we're fucked. But if they appear scattered and distributed, maybe? But we've got another thing to deal with first. So we're going to have to wait for Little Horn and Necromancer to get back. That's 3 days. We're then going to give them a day to recover or so, maybe 2. Then we're going to have to deal with this droner, which is a pain in the ass because it's getting pretty severe now. It's getting pretty severe. And Blix is now feeling stuck indoors again. Oh yeah, Little Horn. I mean, I remember during my Dwarf Fortress playthrough, I think there was a random brawl, and one of the dwarves got a load of their teeth punched out in a brawl, and then someone went into a fey mood, collected the teeth, and made a crown. They literally made a crown from the teeth of another dwarf, and I think it was quite a good crown. I mean, it was a Fey Mood crown, so they're normally pretty high quality. I'm actually going to turn around and say, just please prioritize the turrets. The traps, they take a long time to make. Just, yeah. But yeah, Dwarf Fortress takes it to the nth degree. I will do a Dwarf Fortress playthrough again at some point, I think. I kind of feel like it's past due. I kind of want to do the Steam version because as much as I don't mind the ASCII version, I almost prefer the ASCII version. But it's not very approachable. You know, if people are watching it, sure, if you know Dwarf Fortress, then you can look at all those little symbols and letters and numbers and the colors and you can understand what's going on. But if you don't play it, if you haven't played it, you might as well not even have a video. You might as well just have my voice, you know. So I do want one that's got a graphics element. So the Steam version that's going to come out at some point in the future, I think would be the one. Yeah, well, I would use a tile set just like I did before, but I feel like waiting for the official one. It is a ridiculously complicated game. I remember when it was, I say, relatively simple. It was relatively simple once upon a time. Excuse me. Delta Halo, why is everyone working on that? It's like, oh no, that's reserved by King Mage, but who cares? Just stop building the useless thing and start building the useful thing. The creatures have scaling, like... Oh, I see. So they can take up multiple tiles. Gotcha. What are you doing, King Mage? Holding components. That's fine. That's cool. It's a long project, you know? It's a long project. This little defensive thing. Speed things up a bit. It's getting later in the day, 6. I'm just gonna... You know what, I'm gonna clear your prioritized work. You're gonna go and eat the noms. You're happy to keep hauling. What about you, King Mage? What's up with you? Not much. Oh, you're gonna actually... Cool. Yeah, Little Horn, it's... I mean, you've been... How many years since my last Dwarf Fortress playthrough? Quite a few. In fact, I still get quite a few views. I say quite a few. Compared to my general amount of views on ancient videos, I do actually get quite a lot on the final episode, the final 2 episodes, which was the big Goblin Siege. Actually, then again, yeah, clear the road. You do whatever you think you need to do, mate. Oh boy. So you sweep up before you eat. It's part of your atonement for shooting Wouter in the back. Like... Oh, that's it, man. I mean, why did you have to puke in the hospital of all bloody places? And get you to clean the dirt, and then while we're waiting, there we go. What's wrong with you? You're immune to the flu, that's good. But yeah, hospital, not the place to puke. Really, really not. Is there like 30 meat? Randomly just goat meat. Huh. That vaguely rings a bell that someone had used some footage at some point, which is, it's like less than 30 seconds or so, I don't really mind. More than that, it gets a bit cheeky. A little bit cheeky. Bit by bit. It's happening. Bit by bit. Goxie's just a little strum. Oh boy. How was it? The exoskeleton suit. Basically, manipulation and moving, that would be a fantastic upgrade for any melee warrior, as far as I can tell. I should probably watch it. If you've got me on Discord or something like that, then post me a link. Because you won't be able to post a link in the chat. You can probably fish out my email address from somewhere. Easy enough to... I think it's on the channel. I think it's on the YouTube channel. You can make a comment on the channel, or... I don't know. Huh. Well, I mean, I do need those dug away at some point. And Goxie is one of the best miners we've got. Well, yeah, Steam group, I guess, works as well. I'm still in the Steam group. not in the Discord group anymore, but I am in the Steam group. Oh my god, why are they so obsessed with the, bloody, yeah. Sandbags don't take up much time, so it'll look like there's more work been done than there actually has if we focus on them. And also construction. Drone intensifiers, that's not good. Come on, little Han and Necro. Where are you? 2 days away. 2.2 days. Ah. It's not good. Blix is gonna snap, I think. Shall we just make Blix a new leg and just get rid of these horrible, painful scars? Because Blix is not happy. Constantly asking Paigey out. It's like, Paigey is, you know, literally married. Stop asking Paigey out, okay? Just stop it. Okay? Stop it. Enough. Oh my goodness. Decent rec room. I mean, yeah, I'd like to think so. Sort of a rec room, sort of a throne room, sort of a dining room. Sort of a cafeteria. King Mage, man. Just... We do need space for a piano. This is very, very true. I've heard Squid Game is like not the sort of thing they'd watch again, but they're not disappointed that they watched it, kind of thing. It was all right, but just like they weren't sure whether or not they could recommend it. Sort of a deal. You know? Does that make sense? Apparently it's just very hard to describe. There's a lot of memes going on about it, which immediately... the thing is that... You see, I should know better, because I started watching Rick and Morty quite early on. And... yes, the hype was starting to build. But then it built and built and built, and then there were loads of stupid incidences where people were just being retarded. And if at that stage people had said, oh yeah, watch Rick and Morty, I'd be like, nah, thanks. Because it's like the sorts of people that were into it publicly and making a massive fuck up about their behavior. And it's like, and there was an elitism to it, and it's like, oh yeah, it's very sophisticated. And if you don't understand, if you don't like it, it's because you're stupid and don't understand it. And it's like, no, you can just literally not like something. Nah, I'm not building that structure. And it was quite a toxic thing. Yeah. The fan base of Rick and Morty have kind of ruined the reputation of Rick and Morty. And don't get me wrong, there are some things in Rick and Morty that are very clever. There's a lot that is pretty stupid. It's a weird mix of, like, there's a lot of stupid humor, there's a lot of toilet humor, but there is actually some sophisticated humor in it, and it's just, yeah, it's an odd thing. Rick and Morty is an odd thing. But I feel like Squid Game might be that sort of thing, where I'm kind of being put off by the weirdness of the fan base. Like, I'm getting weird vibes from it. But I should know better than to be put off by the weird vibes. You know what I mean? Okay, King Mage. Let's work on that blueprint, man. Okay, so they are connected to the cable. Just means that when we get that cable plugged up, the turrets will then work. I actually want to put a switch. We should put a power switch. Well, there's not really a convenient place to put a power switch for them. At some point, I will lead that cable through in a different way, and there'll be a power switch indoors. Oh god, off by one. Why? Yeah. But then again, that reminds me of back when I was at school. Visiting grave. No, you can keep on building. Yay! Turrets are powered up. Oh boy, it's getting dark and the batteries are already heavily drained. Yikes. Oh, these are blocked. I think we need to build a copy of this. Not enough steel? Really? We're low on steel again. Hot diggity. Okay, well, we need to do some digging. I mean, yeah, you're probably right, little horn. Yeah, it's just one of those things where people get a bit obsessive and inappropriate when they become fans of a certain thing, especially when dealing with people who are not fans of that particular thing. Like, people enjoying different things than me? That is a threat to me! It's suddenly like them disliking the thing that I really like somehow needs to be attacked. It's like, no, guys, seriously, just people are allowed to like different things, you idiots. Okie dokie, Foxtail. I will see you around. Bye. Oh, Blix, man. You really suffering, are you? Yeah, it's that psychic drone is crippling Blix. Okay, I'm gonna do the whole wildlife hunting thing again. Let's go for the doe again, I guess. Hunt, Blix, go. Because Blix is gonna go stir crazy if they get stuck indoors too much. Oh no, they've actually got... Oh my god. Actually kind of irrelevant. They just need to be... And they're maxed out recreation. Oh my god, what do I do? What do I do for Blix at the moment? Yeesh. I mean, I actually quite like the first Saw. Was it the first film? I think the second film it was alright, but it went downhill very quickly. Like, the first one had a sensible message to tell. Obviously the message was told in a ridiculous way. But, you know, these things happen. But then it kind of lost its message, and I think losing its message was the message in a way, because they had a different person, blah, blah, blah. But then it kind of just... They were just then trying to top the deaths, you know? They were trying to make the deaths more gruesome and more elaborate, and it just became... Yeah, I don't know. It just... Yeah. There's only so many times you can do something and it be as entertaining as the first time you did it, and... Yeah. I guess that was... Yeah. Yeah, either way. Reminds me in many ways of Hostel. Hostel was a stupid film in a way. Like, it's not the worst film I've seen by any means, but that was... My description of the film Hostel, in case anyone's seen it, it's another gory film that happened around the same sort of time as Saw-ish, give or take. The general description that I give for the Hostel is it's 1/3 porn, 1/3 gore, 1/3 desperate attempt to make it have a plot. In that order through the film. It was just stupid film, really. It's like, yeah, I don't mind gore. Gore doesn't particularly bother me. But there's got to be a reason for it. There's got to be a reason for it. Otherwise, it's just pointless. Utterly pointless. Yeah, off by one, I agree. Yeah, Hellraiser was great. I loved Hellraiser. I mean, I grew up on that stuff. That sounds a bit weird, but I literally saw a lot of those films when I was a teenager, and not necessarily the upper end of teenager either. You know, some of these films scared the shit out of me. You know, but it was just one of those things. Goxie's going out to murder. Oh, there I go, killing again. Which is in itself a Rick and Morty quote, paraphrased quote, whatever. But yeah, Hellraiser hasn't aged very well with the graphics, but I like the yeah, that's the mountain, Goxie. That's definitely still the mountain. Yeah, that's that I just woke it up. Well, good luck with that, Goxie. Good luck, man. Delta Halo's up early to cook some food. Survival meals. There we go. The fact that we've oh, Goxie managed to hit that little horn. Little horn. It's that. I bet it's that crappy pemmican. Bet they're eating pemmican. Why they're eating pemmican over survival meals, I have no clue. Next time, we're not looting pemmican off random tribespeople. Whoever made that pemmican is probably crap. Or maybe that was intentional. They were just kind of like, bring the food and mess us up. I don't know. Exorcist was very psychological, and there wasn't any like special effects kind of thing. Not in the way that we would think of special effects now. But yeah, Exorcist is pretty good. You know, banned originally, wasn't it, for being too scary? People puking up in the cinema and stuff. Just ridiculous things. They do. They're foraging. Yeah, they've got 1 day of food, and they are just over a day away, but they can also forage. The day of food as well is kind of, It's various. Yeah, there's no foraging now. It's fine. I think it turned to winter the moment they left, which was kind of annoying. But hey. Wow. I didn't even know there was a second film. I guess that's probably why I don't know there's a second film, because it was so terrible. Looks like there's actual normal jobs being done. Butchering and making kibble and... Oh my god, look. I need to quickly do that. I've not been keeping track of that, have I? Do we not have enough tea? We have tea leaves, but not enough tea. I think we have too many tea drinkers. Coffee plant. Psychoid. Psychoid. Well. Yeah, because we don't really have enough. But we've finished the research, guys. To be fair off by one, it was recorded a long time ago. He may very well have been a dick for various reasons, but turning down the temperature on the set so that it is literally so cold that your breath can be visible, I mean, that's a really efficient way of getting that effect, is to actually make people cold. How else do you do it, you know? Nowadays, it would just be CGI and you would not even know that it wasn't real. You know, just like almost any film nowadays has that kind of stuff. But back in them days, it's an ancient film. Maybe they were a dick. But anyway, mortars. We've just built mortars, guys. So, things that are standing out to me. Cocoa, I know, is something that people like. Psychoid brewing, so we can make that drug tea. More medicine-y stuff, maybe? I don't know. Biofuel refining if we want to make some fuel out of hay, because we're hopefully going to have some excess hay. We've got deep drilling as a thing. The vitals monitor is still a thing for the hospital, because that's a cool thing to make for the hospital. Medicine production. Long-range mineral scanner, potentially. We've got Gunlink's recon armor. Gas operation for better gun crafting. Then we've got not much else. Maybe animal healing's a thing. Circuit breakers is a cool thing. And then we've got better organs. We can research better synthetic organs. Or just brain surgery, potentially. Yeah, either way. I would get voting now. Because, you know, that's the thing that you're supposed to do. Well, maybe torturing the actors, I don't know. I'd have to look. Citation required and all that shenanigans. But to me, it's like, if the set is cold and it makes your breath visible, that's not torture. I mean, I've been in plenty of situations where it's been so cold, my breath is visible. I wouldn't consider that to have been a torturous situation. But anyway, so 1 for deep drill, 2 for psychoid brewing, medicine production, 2 medicine, battery protector things, circuit breakers, yeah. So another, 2 for deep drill. He probably was a dick, in fairness, but I don't know whether that specifically makes you a dick on its own. Yeah, there might be other factors that make him a dick, but I don't know what those other factors are. Yeah, that maybe combined with a bunch of other things would justify the concept of torture, but eh. Oh god, wow, it's switching. Circuit, so, oh god, so we've got 3 for circuit breakers? Scan, scan, scan. We ended up chatting about the director of The Exorcist quite a lot. 2 for psychoid brewing, 2 for medicine production, 1 for deep drill. Wow, to switch from medicine production to circuit breakers, which makes circuit breakers 3 votes. At the moment, I think circuit breakers is winning with 3 votes. I'm just scanning down. Deep drill is 3. Oh, yes, sorry, Pagey, yeah. So we've got, it's a tie between deep drill and circuit breakers. Oh, Little Horns swapping to deep drill. Okay, so 5 for deep drill. Yeah, just because something's available doesn't mean to say that you can fit it within the budget. And I know money shouldn't be a factor when looking after the comfort and health of your staff, you know, whatever you want to call them. But it fucking is a factor. It has to be a factor in order for everyone to keep jobs. And in fairness, they got paid, you know. The film was a huge success. Maybe not as much initially as they'd want. Oh god. Yeah, I would say deep drill is the thing. Hot damn. Hot diggity. Oh man. I can't wait for those guys to get back from their little trading mission. 1.1 days, they're on the road. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Blix is not quite as insane. Mad Hares. Not especially concerned about Mad Hares. There's 3 of the buggers. Three of the buggers, I mean. Well, they're gonna end up getting shot by the turrets. We don't want the Mad Hares to set the turrets off and explode, but... Yeah, well, I did hear about that death. There's, like, supposed to be, there's, like, quite a few famous actors who died after horror films and other kinds of things as well. And everyone's always kind of, like, spooked by it. But, I don't know. Is it officially connected to the not being looked after? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Who's Stabby? Delta Halo and Wouter, you're both stabby folk. Damn it. I mean, fucks, you've failed. Why? Oh, I was about to say, why did the door stay open for so bloody long? Come on, Wouter, get into range. Okay, well, let's both mutilate the bunny. There we go. Fucking mage. Well, Paigey, once you've finished cooking, go and sort them out. Yeah. All the bunnies are actually, they might be, you know, they were all sort of clean sort of bunnies. Fresh for the butchering and all that. Also, minor injuries. Just some little minor noms. A couple of, I mean, I say minor noms, they're not super minor. That'd be fine. Oh, little horn, come on, hold on, man. I know you're in a lot of pain from food poisoning. Necromancer got over the food poisoning. Ugh. That bloody drone is causing issues. But yes, gonna have to make sure Little Horn gets looked after upon arrival. They might just instantly snap because of the drone. Yeah, it doesn't matter how many times you check things, guys. There are always gonna be those freak circumstances. You know, it doesn't matter whether there's 1% of 1% of 1% chance, you know, a fraction of a fraction of a fraction. It doesn't matter. You know, there's always a chance. Always a tiny, tiny chance. And yes, it could be negligence. It could be people breaking the rules, not caring, not checking. It could be all sorts of reasons where it's somebody's fault, or it could just be nobody's fault. Some things happen, and tragic as it may sound, this may just be one of those infinitesimal accidents that was no one person's fault, or no fault at all. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you're up and about. Well, you're all bandaged. You're fine. It's only a little bit of pain. This is a little defensive structure. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Not bad. You know, I've got these barricades, which I'm actually gonna build a few more segments to. The exploding turrets shouldn't destroy each other, and they shouldn't destroy or harm anyone that's going to be on the barrier. Oh no, it didn't get shut down. Well, not as far as I'm aware. It's not my responsibility anymore. But yeah, slowly bit by bit, those spike traps will get constructed. It takes so bloody long. I mean, it must be a gaming balance thing. Like, having it so that spike traps are really, really quick to make must be like quite exploitive, because they're very effective. So being able to just litter everywhere with them must be a bit OP, because they take way longer than anything remotely should. We'll see. Excuse me. So what have we got? These statues. We've got a normal statue, and an awful statue. Okay, let's have a little look at some of these statues that have been made. So, this awful statue that King Mage has made, called Parabolic Number... Why is there a number 8 in that Roman numeral? I'm not even gonna... No, I'm not even gonna justify that by trying to figure out what number that is. So it's called Parabolic Number whatever. -5 beauty. I fucking love it. So this -5 beauty sculpture. On this carving is a depiction of Necromancer, standing as tall as a building while roaring in victory. 6 barracudas flee the era. The complex and realistic style of the central scene clashes with the modern depiction of the background. Rounding out the work, a locust is shown far from the main subject. This work refers to Necromancer's a caravan fighting off an ambush on the 13th of September. Hang on a second. Wait a second. They haven't gotten back from that caravan yet. How do you even know that... How do you know? And also, well, I mean, I suppose you're just guessing, I guess. It's like, you're assuming that there's probably some barracudas there. They probably got ambushed. I don't fucking know. But yeah, that's the most odd. Yeah. I mean, you're just guessing. That or you've got some kind of remote view capability. Maybe King Mage is just magic. I don't know. So what's the next... It's the next sculpture. So let's go down. So this is another statue made by King Mage. This is a normal sculpture. The title is Titled for Emptiness. This is fairly beautiful. Titled for Emptiness. On this work is an illustration of a campsite. A terrorist appears to the right of the main scene. The image somehow expresses both cruelty and elegance. Okay, it's interesting. And finally, we have another small sculpture by King Mage called Wouter's Lullaby. On this carving is an image of Wouter teaching guard to a warg as wild bees look on in disgust. What? The warg appears to be morphing into a pumpkin. The work is executed in abstract style. No shit! No shit, you've got wild bees that are disgusted, and a warg is polymorphing into a pumpkin. Yes! Yes, that sounds fairly abstract. This depiction tells the story of the training of the warg by Wouter on the 6th of September. Great! Nice, King Mage. I'm liking the statues. I'm really liking the statues. It's good. It's fantastic. It's odd as fuck. I mean, well, how are you training it? How would turning into a pumpkin help with guarding? I suppose you could turn into a pumpkin and sit by the door. And during, October, it's spooky time. So you see the pumpkin outside someone's house and you're like, oh, okay, cool. And then you go up there and maybe you're trying to rob the place or something. And then it's actually a fucking warg. So the warg's like, rah! And guards your house because it's pretending to be a pumpkin. Because it has that skill now. The ability to just be a pumpkin. Because apparently Wouter is also a wizard and able to make animals, turning them into plants. I don't even know. This makes no sense. I mean, I feel like we can't choose to make a statue of specifically of you. We just have to wait for someone to randomly decide to do it, I guess. Oh, they're so close. I can smell Little Horn and Necromancer approaching. They're that close. I mean, they probably do smell. I mean, wargs are fairly scary themselves, aren't they? 0.3 days. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. You can do it. King Mage is better at building stuff. Major break risk. Little Horn. Come on, man. We're gonna just get to the colony. Actually, it's a Little Horn. Because I can never remember the sex of any of the colonists. Male. Oh dear. So the Little Horn's going to arrive in the colony and immediately get a huge debuff from that thing. Great. So I think Little Horn's going to immediately snap. Okay. Let's just move on. Can't trade. Don't want to attack. Moving on. I do have, it's got royalty. I've got royalty and ideology, but ideology was like a week before release when I started the series. I didn't realize it was coming out. So, so this has got only the royalty and a few mods. But when, and then we say this, when this settlement falls, I am going to start another run with ideology enabled, and I am going to get you guys, the members. Sorry for the regular people, but yeah, this will be like a member-only thing to help me build an ideology. I'm going to veto things potentially if you make it too difficult for me, but in many ways, making it crazy difficult kind of why it's fun. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll let you go crazy. So yeah, then we'll see what happens with the ideology stuff. But I'm not in a rush to I like how Little Horn's taken one Muffalo, and Necromancer's like, come on, you fucking, give me a hand here, Little Horn, a little bit of a hand, you fucking piece of shit. God, these things are. Come on, you guys. Oh God, why? It's just, oh my goodness. So we arrive back. Little Horn is, I mean, to be fair, it's probably good that Little Horn has ran off ahead. Poor Necromancer. It's fucking hilarious. Oh my goodness. You can see where this relationship's going. Little Horn's like, do, going to kill everyone, do. Oh dear. I know. Poor Necro. And then I suppose comes loading, unloading the caravan, because I mean, that one's only got like a load of silver and a bedroll on it. Yeah, the bathroom, the hygiene mod. Because I think it was no water, no life, and hygiene. So it kind of makes the game more difficult, but also if you can keep them clean and watered, it makes it easier, because although it's not a huge boon, they do get positive moods from being squeaky clean and having plenty of clean water and stuff, So you end up with sort of a positive thing. If you can keep the water flowing. Because if you can't, it's just loads of extra negative moods from being dirty and having to drink bad water and stuff. But yeah, it did add that level of complexity. It was nice. Yeah, Little Horn is eating insect jelly. That's probably for the best. And that's gonna cheer him up quite a bit. And more insect jelly apparently. Just all the insect jelly. Nom nom. And some coffee. Yeah, I mean, Little Horn's probably like self-care day sort of thing, I think. Nah, you know what? Actually, yeah. Let's Blix is all recreation as well. But it's like and another coffee, Little Horn. You are like seriously going for it. I like how your recreation has actually just is flying up. Necromancer. God, what's taking you so long? Come on, Necro. Coffee addiction. Blix. Blix has developed a coffee addiction. So what is the what is the thing? Yeah, I mean, sure. I think we need more. We need more coffee. Once these psychoid plants are grown, I think I'm gonna swap those to a coffee and tea line. So, have things been unloaded? I assume they must have been, right? Yeah, the silver's there. God, that's a lot of silver. And that is a huge amount of silver. Right, just come on, you little shits! Get the fuck in here, you got so many. So yeah, they still have a load of stuff on them. It will get unloaded over time, no doubt. No doubt. Oh, Necro actually was already unloading stuff. But yes, getting a nice meal and... yeah. Oh, geez, worse? Oh my god. Well, we've butchered Darth Malak. It's what he would have wanted. I actually think we were going to bury him. Well, it's a bit too fucking late now, isn't it? Delta Halo got in there. Chop up the dead warg. Oops. Yeah, Blix is going to go... he's going to snap. Oh boy. You know what? I'm not starting a fight now, but I don't want to continue this much more without destroying that thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to send some snipers in. Probably in from below. Shoot up and disturb them. Run away. Yeah, well that was the thing, Chosen One. I'd totally forgotten about it, and by the time I thought about it, it's too late. It's butchered. It's now meat. So tough shit, isn't it? Really? Yeah. I don't know whether you can actually. Can you even? Yeah, you can. We could have literally assigned it to. Oh well. Shit happens, I suppose. Oh, random glowstool enclave. What is that? What is Briarlux? Blue most typical blah blah blah. Sticky, tangled, slows anyone dies when exposed to light. Glowstool again dies when exposed to light. What the fuck? It smells like an old dirty rag pulled from the stomach of a rotting muffalo. But it tastes surprisingly good when cooked. What the shit game? Oh man. So, I'm gonna call it there, because these buggers need to be dealt with. We've got a Scyther, 2 Scythers, 3 Lancers, and 3 Pikemen. That is not good. That's a lot of enemies, but we need to deal with them, because if we don't deal with them, we're not going to do very well. Yeah. Well, exactly, Pat Riot. That is definitely having to drag those buggers. Oh boy, it's going to be a difficult one, because I'm pretty sure the moment one wakes up, they all wake up. I'll double check that. I will intentionally try and snipe one of them, these minions, but I'm pretty sure they're all just going to wake up the moment any of them take damage. But yes, Chosen One, that's the idea. These mini turrets aren't gonna do that well, I don't think. They're okay. I think we can... Oh no. We can call it again, but it will cost us some honor. We could do that. I don't know, Little Horn, whether or not we've got the time before people start going insane and everything. The mortars will piss them all off. I mean, so on the circumstance that, okay, if shooting one of the little ones will only wake that one up, great. The mortars aren't going to be very useful. But if the mortars do happen and then wake everything up, then they're all just gonna swarm out. I'm not so sure that's a good idea. What I'm likely to do is, let's say, send a sniper, a couple of snipers, put one at the front, one further back, have the first sniper shoot around and then immediately run away. If they're getting caught up with by the enemy that's coming in, have the second sniper shoot them and hopefully slow them down and just alternate. IED traps, I mean, I can give it a go. I don't know whether they're going to go through water or across the bridge. Probably should have built the bridge further up, because then it would have funneled them a little bit more. Because if they're coming around here, it is still shorter to go through the water. Whereas the bridge, putting IEDs on the bridge would have been good. But I think it's a bit late now for that. The only way I can possibly funnel them into IEDs is along here. Put IEDs in these corners. I mean, that's actually not a bad idea in general anyway. Because those corners are the sort of places that people like snipers and stuff are going to hide. So, you know, you put the IEDs there, it's like, yeah. They think that they've got cover from a good shooting position, and then they end up getting blown up or set on fire or something. And fire's hilarious. Let's be honest. Fire's hilarious. Maybe. Maybe I can put a couple of IEDs here. Have a shot, a long distance shot there, retreat. Maybe. Maybe. It's going to be a difficult one. But we've got a couple of strong fighters, you know? Maybe one of us, maybe Blix and Little Horn will snap. And then get Catharsis, and we can buy a couple more days to prepare a bit more. Maybe give WoW to the exoskeleton. Or Pagey. We could give you the exoskeleton. I can't make chem fuel without the research to make chem fuel, which is biofuel stuff, I believe. Yeah, so she doesn't give me the recipe. A smithy. That doesn't give me either. Machining? There we go. Incendiary shell needs biofuel. So, yeah. We could do an explosive one, I think. I think the explosive ones are better, aren't they? High explosive. No, it's all chem fuel. Yep, IEDs are off the table, guys. They are not coming to help us. Okay. Well, we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it and do the whole thanks thing. Because yeah, you've been fun and entertaining as you often are, guys. So thank you for that. Oh boy. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I know it's been 2 weeks. 2 weeks. But you know, I like to think that I'm worth waiting for. I would hope, I suppose, maybe. I don't know. Well, I think I am. Thank you, Off by One. Oh boy. So hopefully it's okay, guys. Since you're my RimWorld posse, I'm gonna call you all RimWorld posse now. My regulars for RimWorld. For those of you who watched the Minecraft stream, what did you guys think? Because obviously it's a very different format from the Monday RimWorld stuff. Intentionally so, because it's trying to fit in more with the video series. And for those of you who haven't watched it, is it because it's bad time, didn't know about it, not interested? You know, just a little bit of feedback from you guys, because I do like the feedback. They're very, very busy streams, although it is a nice song, Pat. I think a lot of the people who watch the Minecraft streams, they're not very chatty. Like regulars, you lot that do come to the Minecraft stream, you're as chatty as always. I'll turn the volume up a little bit for you then, if you like it. Yeah, off by one. I tried to keep things as close to the recorded video stuff as possible. And I'm going to keep it that way unless people don't like it. Like, a significant number of people don't like it. Or I come up with something better. I'm still working on the whole thing of when I end those episodes and then I go for a break. Like, the outro doesn't need to play for its entirety, you know? I'm kind of clicking with that. I think people are trying to help Wouter, but I agree with your sentiment. I don't mind clues. I don't mind suggestions, you know? But yes, some people are sort of wiki level of, you know, describing things. Thank you, Little Horn. But yeah, there's an awful lot of that stuff, Wouter. And I'm like mixed. Because I want to reply and read all the comments, because I do my best to read every comment, and I reply to most comments. Thankfully, I don't get too many comments, or unfortunately, I don't get too many comments. However you want to look at it. But I'm sort of... like, I don't want to read too many. Like, I can identify quite quickly if a comment is going to be spoilery. So I skip over it. I don't want to go too crazy with that King Mage, because I settled on 3 episodes. Oh, that's a sudden change in tone. I'll turn that down a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to do too many episodes of Minecraft in the live stream, because I know some people like the episodes because it's not too much, you know? And they can catch up, and because some people don't have as much time, and they don't like... There's a lot of people who don't like the live streams because it's too much content, I suppose. Yay! Thank you, Dunlap. I appreciate it, man. That's actually more than a week's worth of coffee. I actually, because I am recently I'm out of work at the moment, and I've been doing what I haven't done for years, of actually measuring the costs of things. I know that sounds really kind of posh, that I just never bothered checking how much things cost. I just bought coffee, and I just bought this, and I bought that, and I bought that, and it's like, not like extravagant stuff, but I've never had to look at my weekly or monthly shopping receipts and total things up to see I'm overspending. I've never had to budget, or at least not for 20 years. So I actually know how much coffee I drink over a certain amount of time, and how long a bag of beans lasts, and how much those bags of beans cost from different places. So yeah, that's a lot of coffee. I think that's more than a week's worth of coffee, based on how my consumption goes. Not sure about the milk cost, but it's definitely appreciated. Yeah, well, that was part of what I was trying to do off by one. Is make it as close to the actual episodes as possible. Because first and foremost, I wanted to do a Minecraft series, but I love live streams. Live streams are fantastic, you know. And then it was just really at that point trying to figure out how to get the best of both. I'm glad it works. It seems to work. It works mechanically, and I'm hoping that it appeals to more people, and yeah. Dishonored 2 seems like such a long time ago. Yeah, I try my best to do that as well. I've got a little Google Doc, and I will read through the comments, and I will copy and paste names and comments into the document. And so comments on previous videos, I'm trying to read out and give people names. But also, like you say, yeah, the live chat, I'm trying to read out the name and what people are saying. I'm getting into the habit of that. I was much better second live stream for remembering to say who said something and what. And obviously the chat appears during the breaks. Yeah, I kind of like how it is at the moment with the RimWorld thing, where it's like the transparent thing which can disappear depending on what's on screen. RimWorld, it doesn't have to disappear, but that first-person games, I quite like it on screen. Because I know from personal experience that sometimes you're watching a full-screen YouTube video and it's nice to see the chat going on. A live stream is a live stream, you know? Oh, I don't know, Dunlap. I think these mechanoids might fucking pull that off. I mean, we've got, what, 10 mechanoids? A roughly even distribution of pike things, which are the long-range artillery fuckers. The scythers, which are horrendous. And the lancers, which actually, out of everything, probably the weakest in some ways. That's the scythers that terrify me the most. I do not want any of them getting into melee with anyone. You know, people are going to lose their limbs. And yes, we've got the technology to rebuild them and make them better and blah, 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 and insert old series of references here. But oh my god, they're terrifying. They literally could just decapitate you with one hit. It's horrifying. Oh my goodness. It was good. Well, I don't think the mechanoids are going to take over. I think they're just going to try and murder us. But, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not underestimating the lancers, because I know they can also be very dangerous, but it's the scythers that are the ones that I'm kind of scared of. And so should you guys. If you've got characters in there, especially you, Wouter, you're melee. So you may end up having to get in the way between some scythers and the back row shooty people. Oh my goodness. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be pretty. But if you do lose limbs, but we still win, then, and we don't have any losses of like life, then hopefully we can just rebuild you, Walter. We will make you better. Oh my goodness. We got a lot of spare organs. Yeah, you're not scared. You're already dead. Oh, I will try, Wouter. I will try to keep you away from them, but it's entirely dependent on whether or not those scythers get taken down by the rifle people. Because you will be there in the front row, along with the other melee folk, Pagey and the like. You're just gonna have to try and keep them safe, the three of you. Keep the back row safe. Hopefully the scythers go after the turrets, but we can't guarantee that. Anyway, I'm gonna head off, guys. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for keeping me company. Big thanks to my supporters, especially my adepts. Shadowsec, that Monocam, Walter, Necromancer, Andrew Riley, Alchemist Kylo, Nakomi Summers, Maltak, and Donlet. Thank you for supporting the channel, guys. You've been supporting it for a long bloody time, most of you. It's like, in some cases, it's years, literal years. I cannot thank you enough. Big loves, guys. Especially, look at that heart behind you. And thank you to all of you apprentices as well. You're awesome as well. Just, thanks, guys. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for coming back. I know you don't do it just for me. I know you enjoy it as well. Oh boy. Of course, yes, guys. You can actually. There's a mechanism. They told me about this. YouTube told me about this, and there's a way that you can trigger something for free, and every month you can do a message like Donlet just did. Oh man, and what is it? What is it called? I can't remember what it's called now, but there's a thing that you can do if you've been a member for a month or something, you can pop it off. So you can pop it off. That's probably a bad way of wording it. Short updates, weeks. What is it? I can't see this mechanism. What is it called? What does it look like so that people can do it as well? Because it's free if you're already a member. There we go. Look at that. Yay. I love it. But either way, some of you, it is literally years. So, you know, you might as well pump it out there. I'll wait. I'll wait for yours. Go on, fire it off, Wouter. Let's do it. Let's see the little message thing. Might as well. It's there. Because it's kind of like 20 months. It's getting there. But yeah, this is kind of like a cool free way that you guys can highlight messages to me, I suppose. So if you want to save them for a live stream and actually put a message, then fine. But every month, I believe, you can just do it every month. So if you want to save it, save it. If you want to just spam it now for a laugh, I don't know whether it's like a calendar month. Jeez, wow, it's at 33 months. You're bonkers, man. Love you to bits, though. It's so good. And if you too want to be able to spam random green boxes. Oh my god, it's just so bad. So yes, join the channel, guys. Become a member. Join the ranks of my adepts and my apprentices. Use the little join button, and that you can get in there and you can join the group and support the channel and blah blah blah. It's such a, I hate asking for it. It just feels lame, if you know what I mean. It just feels lame to ask for it. But hey, you know what? If you gotta do it, you gotta do it. So what is it called, guys? Because I should know this, but I can't see it because I don't have it, because I'm not a member of my own channel, oddly enough. The only thing with that off by one is that you only get one a month. So yeah, it's not going to be, I would definitely say, guys, if you want to do it now, then that's cool. If you want to save it for an actual question that you want to get highlighted, then do that as well. There won't, for those of you who are following the I see. Oh, I see how it is off by one. I see how it is. For those of you who are following the Minecraft, I should have looked at ages ago. For those of you who are following the Minecraft live stream, there will not be a Minecraft live stream next Sunday. I am away for the weekend. There'll still be episodes, so there'll be another 6 episodes over the next 2 weeks before I then do a live stream in 2 weeks. Just thought I'd give you guys the heads up. I'll be mentioning that in episode, the one that gets broadcast on Saturday anyway. So those of you who aren't watching, those Minecrafty people who are not watching this one, they will still know with 24 hours notice that it's not going to be happening. But it's going to happen like that every now and again. If I do something on a weekend, there's a chance that it's not going to happen sometimes. Anyway, I am going to head off. Again, thank you all. That's it. I will see you next Monday, I guess. Yeah, because next Monday's RimWorld is yeah, I can't think that there's anything. Yeah, it's going ahead. It's cool. Anyway, catch you later, guys. Cheerio.